Ladies and gentlemen, this is the ancient god sword. Like all god swords, the ancient god sword has a special attack, blood sacrifice. In addition to doubled accuracy, it inflicts damage with a 10% higher maximum hit than a normal attack, consuming 50% of the player's special attack energy. Upon performing the special attack, the target has 8 ticks, 4.8 seconds, to move at least 5 tiles away from the attacker. If the target fails to do so, they will take 25 damage, which can be stacked with various weapons. So today, we will be stacking this combination with the heavy ballista, providing an unstoppable and unthinkable combo.
Alright men, shut up, and pay attention. Because your peanut-sized brains aren't even going to be able to comprehend what's happening. But let me just say, that this ancient god's sword is the best combo weapon for range that I have ever used in my entire life. And these butterstick goblin boys have no clue how massive the slaps actually are. Ha 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 ha. Did you see that, boys? Engaged the ancient god sword, switched into a heavy ballista, blood barrage, double dragon throwing axe combo, while at the same time healing myself for 25 hit points, which resulted in this rat getting sent back to Lumbridge at lightning speeds. And would you look at that, boys? We clapped him for absolute bank. 3.6 mil, boys. That's what we like to see, that's what it's all about. Wow. As you can see, boys, this account, which is now my main account, is strictly a range tank. And since this account is only 70 strength, the last thing these goblins expect is to get dropped by a god sword. But these goblins don't understand how powerful this ancient god sword actually is. And for that mistake, you shall receive death. That's what you get for trying to welfare PK in that crappy gear. You get smited. Ha 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 ha. That's the other thing, boys. This combination is a smiting machine. Dropping goblins left and right, and smiting them for their precious +1s. It truly makes me proud. Ha 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 ha. Now boys, I need you to pay close attention to what happens in this next clip. Because this man right here is without a doubt the biggest donkey I have ever seen in my entire life. Did you see what just happened there, boys? Here I was minding my own business, when this donkey next to me was about to clap out his competition. But instead, this brain-dead goblin was clicked on me instead, which resulted in an instant trip to Lumbridge. Ha 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 ha. You, my friend, are the biggest clown I have seen in quite some time. Ha 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 ha. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Ha 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 ha. Get wrecked. Alright men, this clip right here is a textbook example of the perfect combination that we are looking for. A poke with the ballista, then the double ancient special attack, followed by a vengeance, and ending with a 25 blood barrage for the kill. Little Sylvester had so many hits popping up at once that he didn't know where they were coming from. All he knew was that he was getting lit up like a Totino's pizza roll in the microwave. And even though he was trying his hardest to eat his food, his clicks just didn't matter, and he probably realized that it was time to quit this shitty game forever. Ha 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 ha. Wow. I'm telling you boys, when this combo comes through, it is unlike any other feeling in the world. It's like I am literally able to hybrid PK with all attack styles at once. And it leaves your opponents looking like a deer in the headlights. Sleep tight, little Timmy. Sleep tight. That's why I call the ancient god sword a scam, boys. It scams these goblins right out of their bank, leaving them completely and utterly clueless. I also was lucky enough to test this combo out on a clueless gold farmer. And let's just say that this god sword is basically their kryptonite. because they don't know which protection prayer to use, and by the time they finally figure it out, it's already too late. But that's what you get for being a little Bob Saget cowboy from Pennsylvania. You get clapped. And you get clapped quick. I'm telling you boys, tomorrow is not promised. Which is why I believe it's time to show a little bit of respect for the magic shortbow. That's right boys. These next few clips will be dedicated to the late great magic shortbow, a weapon that has been true to us since the beginning. But with all these new goblin boy weapons entering the game, slowly but surely the magic shortbow fades back in the blackness. But don't let that fool you boys. Never underestimate the powers of the magic shortbow, because the second you do, it could cost you your life. And before you know it you'll be screaming at the top of your lungs while you viciously hound down those Camel menthol cigarettes. Remember boys, you want to make sure you inhale the entire thing in one drag. That's how the real bosses and thugs do it. One drag boys. And don't forget to swallow it. Wow. I also decided to test out the Ancient Godsword on my 75 attack pure. And needless to say, it was hilarious. This is without a doubt one of the best new rushing weapons on the market, simply because goblins don't know when they need to eat. When I purchased this Godsword it was 49 mil. But now, the price is already at 57 mil. And honestly, I think it should be 100 mil. Because these slaps are insane. And if you don't have enough money to afford the Ancient Godsword, then I suggest you leave a comment down below, and one of my goons will surely give you enough cash. Just make sure you leave your RuneScape name and password below. Ha 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 ha. Oh, and your bank pin. Just kidding boys, just kidding. Don't actually do that. But all joking aside boys, this Ancient Godsword is absolutely insane, and I highly suggest you try it out. But before you do that, I suggest you call up your mother or father, and let them know you are just as heavily addicted to playing RuneScape as you were when you were in grade school. That's right boys. Wear that badge of disappointment with pride. Ha 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 hoo, wow. Talk about an amazing video. Boys, make sure you hit that like button, and stay tuned for our next epic adventure.